Hey guys, Sal here, and welcome back to some more Nikke. Now, we're gonna do one friendship point summon. Of course, there's nothing on a single. There's never anything on a single. I don't know how people get SSRs on singles, man. Albeit, yes, it's on a friendship point summon, so arguably there's a little bit less of a chance. Arguably a little bit less. But let's start this off with a bang, shall we? We're totally gonna get Rosanna here. Or Cutie. I really don't know why I'm doing this right now, but I figured why the heck not, right? And nothing. Oh, hey, we got all of the counters here. All right. I seriously don't know why I decided to do that. I really don't. Either way, there was something I read. I never honestly paid attention to this. Is it true? Tov, Ludmila, Alice, Signal, Senti, Crow. What the hell does Crow have to do with this? Mihara, N102 on, and Delta. You guys, an event for survivalist. Where's Neve? Where is she? Neve is part of the... What was it, Unlimited? That is their squad, right? Yeah, they're part of the Unlimited squad. Why is Neve not a part of that? Neve is literally a part of the Unlimited squad. And yet she's not bonus point material worth for the event. Like, what the hell does Un have to do with that? What does Crow have to do with Unlimited? Like, seriously? Neve is Unlimited, man. Why does our girl Neve get the shaft? For an event that literally she was a part of. Meanwhile, Crow had nothing to do with the event, and yet somehow she was part of it? Same with An. And Mihara as well, why? I mean, Mihara's part of like a hunting squad with Uni to go try to capture raptures and whatnot, but that's as close as it gets to Unlimited. It makes no sense, man. It really doesn't. I read that, I'm like, wait, are you serious? Yeah, that's actually the case. Unlimited. Neve. Why isn't she part of the event? Like, whatever, man. Let's go and actually do Neve's Bond. Which also, hold on. I get easily distracted. But this is something again. They mention Christmas, Rupee, and On, right? Snow Buddy. Return of SSR Nikke, Rupee, and On. Where's the return of Neve? Like, do you get Neve for doing the recollection? Because if you don't get Neve for doing recollection, and she isn't one of the returning characters alongside the other two that she showed up with, how the hell do people get Neve? Like, she's not even a part of the summons, man. Wish list. Oh, crud. Which faction is she with? First thing on my mind is Tetra. Wait, what am I doing? Why was I looking at wish list for an SR? You can't put SRs there, man. If you could, that would be really weird. Either way, again, you can't summon Neve either. So how the hell are people supposed to get her? Poor Neve has been completely forgotten by Shift Up, apparently. Alright, I just figured I'd show that. Neve has gotten the shaft in so many ways, and not even the good kind either. It's really sad. It's also not like I totally forgot that she was a part of Unlimited. I didn't forget that she existed. Unlike Shift Up, I just forgot what squad she was from. I still feel bad though. Neve. Was I right? Are you Tetra? I was right. But again, you're an SR, not an SSR. Now this may or may not have something to do with Christmas, so... I mean, perfect timing, it's December. December 6th right now. But yeah. Hello?
Ludmilla, Alice. I think I finally found a polar bear. Wanna see it? But it's okay if you don't.
Did you say polar bear? Neve didn't send any more messages. What? I should ask Alice and Ludmilla about this.
Rabbity, get over here. We came all the way out here to meet you.
Servant, what have you called me here for? Is something the matter? Neve's been sending me these messages. Neve?
You mean Nanook?
I showed Neve's messages to Ludmilla and Alice. I'm not sure why she's sending her messages to you. I presume they were meant for us.
But she sent messages to you instead. That's weird.
Can you tell me more about Neve?
Sure, she looks a lot like a polar bear. So I call her Nanook. You know, like Nanook of the North. Well, first she goes cocoon form. And she's been up and on the surface trying to find one for, well, a long time anyway. Oh yeah, and...
Slow down and take a breath.
Sorry, to put it simply, she's gaga for polar bears.
Alice, let me explain. Servant, have you ever met Neve? I've heard the name and know that she belongs to Unlimited, but that's as far as it goes. I've never met her in person. Kinda definitely should have done this before the event, but it's fine. Should have done this a long time ago, actually. I figured. Neve spends her time up on the surface, wandering and searching for polar bears. But why? She says she wants to hug one. Excuse me? Apparently, she feels polar bears have a unique warmth to them. I don't know the details, but to her, polar bears are very special. Sounds like she's a big fan of them. Maybe, maybe not. Whatever the reason is, it's not to put on that much is certain. You seem awfully intrigued by all this. Would you like to join us? We can find Neve together. Sure. Excellent, Alice. Prepare our things.
Yes, Queen.
She said she would contact us once she found a polar bear. She's nearing the end of a long journey. Are they really that elusive?
For someone who sleeps as much as she does, yeah.
Does she sleep a lot? That's putting it mildly. When she sleeps, she's out like a log. It's more like hibernation, if you ask me. Naturally, it impedes her progress somewhat. Alice's deduction may not be far off. How does she sleep for so long? I have no idea. When I first met Neve, she was in the midst of shaking off all of her bad habits, and she managed to, well, mostly, except for her sleeping patterns. Then again, I suppose her sleeping habits don't pose too much of a problem. What makes you say that?
Neve always manages to complete the tasks assigned to her. That's right. Nanook may not have much luck with polar bears, but she can track down Nikkes like nobody's business.
As long as she gets the job done, sleeping more than usual isn't the end of the world. In fact, Neve is quite suited to this region.
Queen, Nanook is close by.
What is that?
A receiver. It can pick up signals from any Nikkes in the vicinity. In light of my condition, I have to have Alice carry it. Let's go check it out. The signal seems to have gone dead. Could she be hibernating?
Could be. We burrow our way into the den and come across a sleeping Neve.
Found you. Get up, sleepyhead. We want to see some real polar bears. Did someone say polar bear?
Neve suddenly bolts upright.
Right, polar bears. I'm supposed to be looking for some. Aw, geez, I fell asleep again. You said you saw a real polar bear. You didn't lose track of it, did you? No, it's just that it turns out what I found wasn't a polar bear. Wow, really? What was it? Well, upon closer inspection, I came to realize it was actually a great big chunk of ice that looked like a polar bear. My bad. Guess I was a bit loopy from sleeping too much. Wow, a polar bear ice sculpture. I'd like to see that. It was unlike anything I'd ever seen before. It really looked like the real thing.
Are you starting to see why we can't have Neve with us for extended periods? I certainly am.
It was nice seeing you guys. Sure it was. Even if I didn't get to see an actual polar bear. It'll happen one day though. I'm sure of it.
Neve, you've been sending messages to the wrong person.
I have.
I've been receiving your messages.
Oh, and you are?
Oh, come on. Call me Rabbity, call me Servant. I mean, look, I have more of an affinity towards Alice than I do Ludmilla. But technically, look, Ludmilla's getting a new variant in the next Christmas event. So just in honor of that, call me Servant.
So you're the one Ludmilla is always talking about. I prefer Rabbity myself.
Teach their own. She would have said it anyways, probably, if I had chose Alice.
I've heard a lot about you. Nice to meet you, Burly Bear.
Come again.
You look like you'd be fun to snuggle up to, so I'm gonna call you Burly Bear. You don't like it?
No, it's okay.
Oh boy, I just want to squeeze you nice and tight. I just hope your bones don't break.
Uh-huh. As long as our face is in this region, it should be fine. Or this region.
Neve, what are you going to do next? Want to keep looking for the polar bear? Of course. I've got all sorts of new leads. In that case, I'll leave you to it. You're still a one-woman team, right? Yeah, I guess. Besides, you two are busy.
Actually, how about I go with you?
Why would you want to go with Servant?
What?
Why would you want to go with her, Servant?
Would make more sense. Teaming up may help make the search go faster. I'd like to see polar bears with my own eyes.
Whatever you say. It'll be dangerous.
It's okay if Neve is around, right?
What do you think, Neve? Fine by me. I'm sure polar bears would love to meet Burly Bear.
Well, yeah, because I would actually be food for them. if they attacked. You think so? Alright. Best of luck to you too. You'll need it. I hope you find it this time. Contact us if you need any help.
Watch your backs out there. The Queen of Hearts lackeys are everywhere.
Got it. Alice and Ludmilla leave.
Oh.
Sleepy?
Yeah, I sleep all the time. Strange, isn't it? A Nikke who loves to sleep.
I sleep a lot too. I literally do. Too much.
That works out perfectly then. We can both catch some Z's whenever we're tuckered out. Actually, that might leave us susceptible to rapture attacks.
That it would. What sort of methods have you been using?
Just keeping my eyes peeled for any clues. Footprints, leftover bits of food, stuff like that. What you're looking for are footprints. I've been hot on its trail for a while now, but it still hasn't shown up. It must be around here somewhere.
Are you open to some new methods?
Like what? Have you got something in mind?
Place a trap, lure it with food.
That could work. I've got something I know polar bears like.
What is it? Is it me?
You.
I knew it. She's gonna use me as bait.
Polar bears are carnivores. They never turn down a tasty human treat. Would you be willing to act as bait?
I feel like I'd lured in raptures before any polar bear showed up. You can't be serious.
I'll take care of any raptures that show up.
But then wouldn't the sound of gunfire and everything else scare the polar bear away? Maybe? I don't know. I don't know much about bears.
Seems you need some time to warm up to the idea. Let me know when you're ready.
Alright.
Oh boy, I'm so sleepy today. You don't mind doing a bit of searching on your own, do you? I've gotta catch some Z's.
Do you really want to find polar bears?
Of course. Why else would I be here?
Why do you want to find one so badly?
Why? I'm curious about how cuddly they are.
And?
That's all.
Of course. What's the real reason she's on this crazy search? She keeps going on about wanting to hug them because they seem cute and cuddly. Excuse me? Apparently, she feels polar bears have a unique warmth to them. I don't know the details, but to her, polar bears are very special. Sounds like she's a big fan of them. Maybe, maybe not. Whatever the reason is, it's not to put on. That much is certain.
What's wrong?
I just thought there'd be something more to it.
Does there have to be a special reason for everything?
No, but...
I can barely keep my eyes open. Before sleep overtakes me, let's look for some food we can use to lure polar bears. If you don't find anything, we'll just have to use you.
Either way, we're set. What does a polar bear's diet mainly consist of?
Humans.
What else?
Honestly, they'll eat just about anything. They're not really picky.
So... how about we... I mean, there's ice fishing, but would we be able to catch a fish? How about we go hunting for small game? Hunting would be too much work. Fishing would be just about right for her, right?
I got it. We could try fishing. Are you any good at fishing?
I'm New York's top angler. Nobody handles a fishing pole better than me. I'd say Scarlet would.
Nice. We'll have to put that to the test. If you're unable to catch any fish, you know what that means, don't you? Oh. Best of luck. You seem confident enough. So I'll catch up on my beauty sleep and wait for you to finish. You can handle it on your own, can't you?
I'll try. I knock on the ice, it's thick. Neve, the ice is too thick. I can't drill a hole.
Oh. Oh.
How can I make a hole? Yeah, jumping hard. Yeah, that's what we want. Look around. What if there are raptors out there? Better wake Neve up.
Oy, oy, oy. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Neve?
What's the matter? What's the matter? Did you catch any fish?
No, what if raptors appear?
Raptures? If there are any raptures, I'll take care of them. Don't worry, just go fishing. Oh.
Neve fell asleep again.
Oh.
Neve, get up.
Burly Bear, please.
Oh boy. Don't poke the bear, literally. Oh boy, she's pissed.
Wake me up when you've caught the fish, okay? I don't like being disturbed when I'm sleeping.
No one does. Sorry. Guess I have to figure something out myself. Should have thought of that before. There's a stone buried in the snow. I take it and use it to break the ice. After a while. Only a thin layer of the ice was chipped off. This won't cut it. Gotta think of another way. I'm not waking Neve up, man. Trying to find a hole in the ice somewhere else. Surely there must be a hole in the ice somewhere around here. After walking for a while, I found it, a hole in the ice, albeit a near microscopic one. I can try grinding away at its edges. I tried to sand away at the edges of the minuscule hole in the ice using the stone in my hand. With an audible crack, the ice starts splitting. The ice sheet cracked, leaving a hole of considerable size. Finally! Beneath the surface of the water, I can see fish swimming. I'll need to find a durable stick with a sharp edge so that I can turn it into a makeshift harpoon. A few hours later. Was that an item get sound effect? Okay. I got a nice haul. It's bound to be enough to lure a polar bear. I've got to hurry and show it to Neve. Neve, I caught some fish. It's cold.
Nothing. I like a good nap to recharge the batteries. I didn't expect you to catch so many fish. Amazing Burly Bear. You should have woken me up. I could have helped.
Okay, does this woman not realize that she literally got pissed and yelled at us for trying to wake her up? Does she not realize it? Okay, this woman has two different personalities. One that's very kind, and one that when she's asleep, and then someone tries to wake her up. Oh, she gets pissed. We're just not gonna talk about it.
You okay? You don't look so good.
Nothing.
Great. We can use these to lure polar bear, no problem.
Will they really make for good bait?
Of course. Bears have an incredibly keen sense of smell. The second it picks up the scent, it'll come bounding over in no time. We can place them here.
Wait,
What's wrong?
someone's nearby.
I didn't hear anything. Are you sure you heard something?
I'm positive.
Let me listen. I still don't hear anything.
Must have been the wind.
Yeah, maybe. In a place like this, the wind is all about all you've ever hear. Anyway, let's place the fish by area. Around here. If we want to increase the chance of attracting a polar bear, we should scatter the fish in different places. After all, we don't know where they may appear.
Good idea.
I'll take the left side, you take the right. Let's meet up here after we're done.
Got it. Neve and I split up to place fish. A while later, in trying to place bait in as many different places as I could, I got a little carried away and veered off the path. I placed the last one here and hurry back. The last thing I want is to run into raptures. Are you sure about that? I think a raptor would probably be better right now than this polar bear is about to eat you. Just as I turn around, standing right before me is a hulking polar bear. It sniffs the fish I'm holding. This is the last fish I have. In the corner of my eye, I can see there is what seems to be an entrance to a burrow. The hole is big enough for a person to slip through. What if I threw this fish to the side and made a break for it? Now with the bear's attention diverted elsewhere. Dash! I make a desperate dash for the cave. Before long, the polar bear is right on my heels. I dive into the cave and the bear's paws claw at me. As it attempts to squeeze itself into the opening that's too small. I need to contact Neve. Neve, I ran into a polar bear trying to attack me. Help! Neve didn't reply. Maybe someone else knows what to do in the event of a polar bear attack. Let's see, you draw a circle around you, you stay inside it, and you wear your sombrero upside down. What else was it when a sea bear attacks? I can't remember. It's been way too long since I've seen that episode of SpongeBob. You don't play your clarinet badly. That will attract it. Oh wait, no. The sombrero being upside down was also how you attracted a sea bear. I don't really know. Again, it's been way too long. Delta or Yunhua? I mean, look, Yunhua would just come. I really don't know. Yunhua is the good tactical one. I don't really know what Delta is capable of because I haven't done her bond. Yunhua's on the strongest squad, right? Oh God. You know what? I'm gonna put my faith that Yunhua's actually gonna answer the phone. If she doesn't, I'm dead. It probably should have been Delta, let's be honest. I try to contact Yunhua. Yunhua, do you know how to fend off a polar bear? I don't have time for this. Help me. I knew it. I knew she would just shrug me off, man. What the hell? Delta it is then. Hey, if I didn't choose Yunhua, if I chose Delta, we wouldn't have got to see what Yunhua did, alright? So technically, I chose the right one. Because we got to see that Yunhua absolutely does not give a crap about us. Even though we've done her bond and whatnot, she don't care. Delta!
Commander, is everything alright?
What do you do in a bear attack?
A bear? There are several ways. First off, you've got to intimidate it. Try and widen your stance to make yourself appear as large as possible. You also want to make a lot of noise to try and scare it off. Your last option would be to play dead, but I wouldn't recommend that. Your best option would be to steer clear of bears in the first place. Especially polar bears, which are the deadliest.
Polar bears are the deadliest. Oh god. Delta? The bear just cut off our signal. I try and appear as large as possible, like Delta said. I put my hands on my waist and spread my arms out. I'm not gonna... No, I'm not. I refuse. I'll do lewd noises all day, any day, but I will not try to roar like a freaking bear. Because there are things I can and can't do. That's one of them. And now there are things I shouldn't do, which is what I literally said I would rather do than instead of that. It seems I've only made the bear angrier. There is no place to run, so I'll just have to play dead.
She said to not do that.
I lay face down. With a loud plop, the polar bear sits down by the cave entrance. Well, I had a good ride. How long has it been? I can't do this for much longer. I'll end up freezing to death before the bear ever gets a chance to devour me. I feel groggy, can't think straight. That was a shotgun!
Neve! Burly bear! Where are you?
Unsettled by the gunfire in the distance, the polar bear beats a swift retreat. See, I knew it would scare the bear off. Try as I might, I can't make a sound.
Burly bear!
An immense sense of relief washes over me and I pass out. I love how Yunhua just left us for dead, though. Like, come on, man! She can't hate us that much. Like, I know she's got a thing against Floppy, but still, like, us? Come on. I open my eyes. I'm wrapped in a warm blanket. There's a smell of tea. Hey, we're back here.
Finally, you're awake. How are you holding up? Rabbity, are you okay? You really do have a strange habit of passing out in the snow.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, speaking of passing out in the snow, I think they added a new scene when we first meet Ludmilla and Alice.
I think that was added a while ago, right?
Like, I don't remember if that was actually part of it when I did it.
I think I heard they added some new things to other stories, which is kind of sad because then it's like, I've already done them, right? The only way I could see them now is if I replayed through the entire story, but this time in English. So I could get like a different perspective of the story of how it's told in English and whatnot. I don't know, should I do that? I really don't. I think it might have been in there. I really don't know, because it was Alice looking at us on when we were down in the snow, and at least I think it was that part, and she was blushing, covering her face, but peeking through her eyes, through her fingers, with her eyes. I don't remember if that was part of it, or if that was newly added. Not sure. How did I get here?
You fainted and the Nook brought you to us.
She said you were being chased by a polar bear and ended up hiding in a cave. Where's Neve?
She went back up to the surface.
Then I should keep looking for polar bears and get yourself killed in the process. Neve already told us. She's officially giving up her search. Why? Because they tried to hurt Burly Bear? She seemed really shook up about what happened to you. She was on the verge of tears when she last spoke to us. At least that's what I gathered from her expression. She didn't really say much. If you're really worried, contact her and ask about it. I was worried. She wanted to find polar bears so badly. And now all because of me. What can I do to help Neve? That's it! A few days later. I'm ready, it's time to contact Neve. Honey?
Burly Bear, how are you? Long time no see. I was asleep again.
There's something I want to tell you, Neve.
What is it?
Can you come to the commander's room?
Is something wrong? I'm a little tired. And that's awfully far away.
I have something for you.
Huh? For me? Okay.
Now to find a good hiding place so I can jump out and scare Neve when she arrives. Did we dress up in a polar bear outfit? And we'll become her polar burly bear? A while later. Come in.
Burly Bear. I could have sworn I just heard Burly Bear's voice. Is this hide and seek?
I guess I didn't really think this through. I never gave much thought to how exactly I jump out. No kidding.
Quit playing around. Come on out.
Well, I guess I'll just jump out. Boo. What was it with Neve before? I think one of her advices was saying boo and she was scared, but doing something else she wasn't. I don't know, it's been a long time since I've advised her. But since we're in you know, since we're essentially cosplaying as a polar bear right now, grr.
No way.
It's weltering inside this costume.
Burly Bear, you're a polar bear. Did you do all this for me?
You really haven't seen a polar bear before, have you? Well, this isn't the real thing anyway.
Wait, are you supposed to be a fish? Can we use this to lure polar bears?
Ludmilla told me that you were going to stop looking for polar bears.
She did?
Mm-hmm. She said you were on the verge of tears when you said it.
It's not what you think. All the polar bears are about to hibernate, so I'm going to catch up on my beauty sleep. I just meant I was calling off the search temporarily. I think Ludmilla took it the wrong way. As for supposed tears in my eyes, I was sleepy. I kept yawning, so my eyes kept tearing up. She must have misconstrued it as sadness.
Talk about a misunderstanding.
Anyway, I'm touched that you did all this for me.
I'm glad you like it.
Any chance I could give you a hug? You look so soft and cuddly right now.
Sure. I spread my arms out, and Neve gives me a great big bear hug.
Yeah, that's the stuff. You're so warm, burly bear. I don't know if it's because of the costume, but you feel so soft. When did you come up with this idea? It really is just like what I imagine polar bears would be like. Next time I'm feeling sleepy, I'll be sure to find you. Aww.
Sweet dreams. Neve falls asleep in my arms. Well, we became her, you know, polar bear. But didn't she use a shotgun to scare the polar bear off, though? Technically, didn't she see the bear, though? I swear that she literally did, and that it scared the bear off. So I guess maybe she shot the gun and scared the bear off before it got into a sight. I'm assuming that's what happened. Either way, Neve is fun. Just literally do not poke the bear when she's sleeping. She will get pissed and have a complete and utter personality switch. I still feel bad though. Not just the fact that I forgot that she was part of Unlimited. Mainly because I don't look at the squads often enough to pay attention to that. And the fact that she, you know, was the first Christmas event, Nikke. So that was a long ways away. But the fact that Shift Up didn't even give her, you know, bonus points for the event. Like, really? I mean, I guess it makes sense in a way now that I think about it. Because if they gave her extra points, literally if people joined the game, which I know there are quite a few that have joined after the Christmas event, they wouldn't be able to use Neve, but most people who join the game can pull at least one of the characters for this event. So I mean, I guess it makes sense that she wouldn't be a part of it. It's just sad that she isn't. But now that I'm thinking rationally about it, that could be the reason why. Because not everyone has Neve, but everyone could possibly have Alice and or Ludmilla. I'm gonna run with that instead of them possibly having forgot her. It'd be sad otherwise if they did. But yeah, with that, I'm going to be ending this episode here. After we go and see what she says. She's Bond 10, so we can do it. It's also been a long time since I've actually seen her shoot. Still just as nice as it was the first time as I've seen it before. It's really great.
今ちょうど眠るところだったのに目が覚めてしまったじゃないですか。
It says deep sleep right here. I've never noticed that. Alright, now Neve, what do you say when we first meet you? I'm gonna do this in a different order. Where's the acquisition one? First encounter.
眠い。北極熊を見つけたら教えてくださいね。
Alright, we will. Now, what do you say normally?
わー。北極熊見ましたか？見てなかったら別にいいですけど。
I honestly haven't. Isn't there a polar bear that's part of the, you know, Coca-Cola? I would be about the
いく
only
ら
one.
寝ても眠いのは仕方ありませんね。ちょっと眠ってもいいですか？
Man, hearing her voice literally is making me yawn.
今眠いの我慢しているのにどこに行ったんですか？
Neve is literally putting me to sleep. Not because she's boring, but because she's calming, soothing. One of those two. That and the fact that she keeps yawning is making me yawn. Like, Jesus Christ.
を探しに行きましょう。ふんわり暖かなヒグマさんを抱いて眠りたいですね。あ、骨が折れてしまうかな。
I mean, it wouldn't break as long as you don't squeeze me till I pop. Actually, there's a different meaning to squeezing till you pop.
ふんわり暖かなヒグマさんが好きです。
But as you can see, when she starts getting the bond up, she starts not talking slowly. That and the fact that she also doesn't yawn when she's talking to us anymore. Very interesting.
ヒグマさんといると眠くならないのです。
There we go. That explains it.
嘘って分かっちゃいました？
Yes. Yes. It's obvious you're lying.
隣で眠ってもいいですか？
She's also got a hint of an ASMR voice as well. Jesus.
ホッキョクグマよりも好きになったのはヒグマさんが初めてです。
Hey, she likes us more than polar bears. All right. We're in there, you guys. We're in there. Alright, now with that, I'm going to be ending Neve's Bond episode here. Thank you so much for watching. See you guys next one. Then we will move on to her, companion, the newest one to the squad. Tove. Okay, look. How do you say that dang girl's name again? I keep saying it's either Tove or Tove, and I keep forgetting what she said her name was. Tove.
アンリミテッドの新人トーブです。
Tove.
サバイバル
Tover. Okay, so we'll be going and doing Tove's event. I just did her event before Neve. Do her bond. And then we will go and do... Well, redo the Christmas event? Yeah. We'll redo her the Christmas event. This time with actually voice-acted event. I like the fact that they actually started voice-acting the events. It makes it so much more fun for me. I mean, look, it's interesting trying to do voices for all the characters, but it's always just so terrible. I know it is. But if I don't do the voices and I just read the dialogue normally, it's not as interesting. It really isn't. I don't know why. I also don't know why I tend to play games to where if I do, in fact, have to do terrible voices, 9 times out of 10, or most likely 10 times out of 10, I always have to do terrible voices for women. Like, I'm not a woman, and it's very difficult. Now, I'd say for the 4.5 years of playing FGO and all the other games I've done, I'd like to think I got better at it. I think. Probably. Maybe. I really don't know, but with that, again, I'm going to be ending this episode here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. So until then, I will see you guys later. I don't know why I did that, but yeah. See ya.